Hello everybody, this is Des, Stuff here, Kids, and welcome back to another episode of YOGTheory. Now, a few things. One, I know I don't have the camo hat. I could not find it. I've been looking for it everywhere, but I could not find it, and I would have searched more for it, but it's like, this is kind of an urgent video, because I thought of it not too long ago, with today's episode of High Rollers, and like, I needed to get it out as fast as I can. 2, I'm sorry if you can hear the fan right here in the background. It is hot as hell in Maine. And 3, I'm sorry if you hear a crying child across the room. That's my niece, and I'm supposed to be watching her, but she's taking a nap right now, so hopefully she doesn't cry. Anyways, but yeah, anyways, so today's episode of High Rollers. Now, they've been saying this for a while, that they're gonna go find a way to save these lightborn children, and it wasn't until recently that I asked myself, why? Why do the Broken Sky need these lightborn children? And yes, it is a confirmed Broken Sky. I was wrong, it wasn't Karen, but Karen did show up, or, like, has a big part in this for Cam's arc, which hopefully will happen at some point, and I cannot wait for it. But anyways, back to the theory. So, I finally asked myself, why do the Broken Sky need these lightborn children? What would they benefit out of it? Now, at first, I thought they were going to train them to become soldiers, because, like, that'd be a cool thing, because lightborn children are soldiers. Raise them up good, be soldiers, and, like, they can revive themselves, and it's all good. But then I thought how that wouldn't make sense, because the Broken Sky are going after Talus Val right now, and children take a long-ass time to grow up. So that wouldn't make any sense. Why, if they wanted to do it, if their plan is active now, why they would have something that would take many years to come in effect, when by then they probably would have either already taken over or been defeated. But then I thought of this, something that makes way more sense than what I thought of before. They are using the lightborn children as test subjects. And when you think about it, it makes so much sense. Because basically, alright, lightborn, they revive themselves if they die once, and then all I need is like a long rest or something. Either a long rest or 24 hours, I forgot which one, and then they're fine, they can revive again. So it would make sense that you would use a lightborn as test subjects, because if it fails, or the child dies or something, it's okay, they'll revive. It's all good. And then we can use them again, and like either after a long rest or 24 hours or whatever. And like some questions people might be asking, like, but like, why would they need multiple lightborn children? Because they've been kidnapping a bunch of lightborn children. And to that, I say one word: progress. They need to get whatever they're testing out as fast as they can. And like, reviving children, that's good, but that will take 24 hours. So they are going to need a bunch of children, not to mention they're probably testing a bunch of things at one time. So they'll take multiple children, test it on them, and like that fails or that succeeds, like they'll do. And if it fails, they'll bring child back to a room or wherever where they can revive, and like wait 24 hours or so until they're fine again, and then do it again. And while that's happening, they get other children who haven't been revived yet. I'm hoping this makes sense, guys. But anyways, it makes so much sense. And now you guys might be asking, hey Des, why lightborn children? Why not lightborn adults? And I do have a few things to say about that. 1, in today's episode, Cassandra told Cam that Cam is the only other lightborn adult she knows. So we can gather by that there are probably not many lightborn adults out there for some reason. We don't know why yet. Maybe something happened to them, like maybe with that Medusa guy or that guy down in the Underdark with the Medusa, or something like that. Maybe something all happened to them. What happened? We don't know yet. Maybe we'll find out, hopefully. And 2, Cassandra also said these children were orphans with no parents or anything. So nobody really cared about their disappearance. And we know by now that's like lightborn are usually orphans. They don't really probably have parents, like with Cam, and pretty sure Cassandra said something about that. And so yeah, all lightborns are pretty much, or a good amount of lightborns are orphans. So it would be easy not only to capture a child, who is, like, innocent and doesn't really know better, but an orphan child who doesn't know better, and even if they did, nobody's gonna go looking after them. Nobody really cares. They don't have parents, and pretty much not a lot of people probably give a shit. Because who cares? We don't know the kid. The kid didn't have parents or relatives or family or maybe even friends or anything. So nobody would go after them. It's the perfect thing. So, and now you might be asking, Des, what could they be testing on them? What would be the point to testing on lightborn children? And this is where my friend's theory came in mind. They are testing out their endurance. They're gonna see, it's like, what weapons would work good. And if, like, something kills a lightborn and they don't revive, that'd be like, if it can kill a lightborn, like, instantly in one hit, it can probably kill anything. And it's like, this makes too much sense. It's like, it makes a buttload of sense. And it's like, we don't really know yet, because even if you watch the, live DMing thing, which I did because I do not want to be spoiled for High Rollers. Jesus Christ. No spoilers for me, thanks. You spoil it, I will come to your house and kill you. But yeah, you better not fucking spoil it. Anyways, basically, they said during DM thing, Mark didn't really talk about the broken sky much, so we're pretty much left in the dark with that. So this could be what they are doing. And it would make sense, because the broken sky have been getting darker and darker, and what's more darker than testing out things on children and trying to kill them? That is an evil thing, guys. But it makes so much sense. But yeah, that's pretty much my theory, guys. I'm pretty proud of this one. I like how it went. I have a feeling this is probably going to be it. I have a feeling this is what they're going to use it for, because I don't know what else they would use them for. They won't just kidnap a bunch of lightborn children and leave them around somewhere for random reasons. No, they are using them for something. If the broken sky is anything, it is productive. They have used innocent people and villagers as slaves. They would not give a shit if they are testing on children, on orphan children. The broken sky only care about one thing, and that is taking over either Talos Val or the Dawn Republic or whatever. They're going to take over something, okay? And basically, yeah, that's my theory, guys. I hope you liked it. If you have something, like, to add to the theory, or it's, like, something to disprove of the theory, tell me in the comments down below. I'd love to have a conversation with you guys. That's what I love to do. I love having conversations with you guys, seeing what you think of the theory. If you guys have any theories, leave them down in the comments below. And who knows, maybe it's canon. Because guys, if you don't know, I'm pretty sure you know, but now I love the series. This has become my favorite YOGTheory series so far, along with Flux Buddies, but that ain't happening right now. It's been 10 months since the last Flux Buddies. I'm going a bit crazy, but High Rollers is still here. I love it. It's great, and Uncharted Territory is amazing. And me and my buddy Teffin might be having a new podcast out soon. Also, before I go, I just want to say this thing. One thing that happened in today's episode, if, like, you haven't watched today's episode, episode 51, spoilers here. Okay, Bahamut's, or however the hell you pronounce it, riddle thing. Oh my god. Sylval has Crown Ren and has taken over Alora's father. That is, like, both terrifying and epic at the same time. It's like, yeah, it's bad, like, she has control over Alora's father, but good news, we get to see Sylval again, Alphadon, we get to see Crown Ren, even though I don't really like Crown Ren that much, but most importantly, we are probably gonna see my son again, the Leastry Frostwalker, and dear God, I hope Nolora becomes canon. Please let Nolora become canon. Please. Okay. That's enough of me rambling, guys. But yeah, hope you guys liked the video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.